Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I'm a reseller on, who am I? Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter. I am a reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, sparingly, but sometimes. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a haul of things that I bought mostly at garage sales. When I do these hauls, I'm also doing research of my own. I am looking up average sales price and sell-through rate. I just want to get an idea of what things sell for on average and how quickly they may sell in a 90-day period. I use eBay's product research tool to do that. It used to be called Terapeak. Now they just have generically called it product research, which makes sense, to be honest. And I'm going to be looking up, I have a pile of things over here, as well as a few things over here. I'll just share with you ASP, sell-through rate, and then what I'm going to price it for, and a little bit about the item. I have a few non-clothing items, and I think we'll start with this one. It's a nice sound, isn't it? I think this is Russian. It's not American, I can tell you, just based on the price writing. And this just looks like one of those lacquered Russian trinkets that I've seen before. Very pretty Christmas tree here, and it does kind of rock as well. How am I gonna look this up? My camera is being used, so I can't use my phone. I keep getting distracted by these cats. Yes, you, Max. Found a toy. I didn't know he had toys. Not he would play with toys, but he will indeed. Okay, let's see if I can get any of this done before my phone dies. Right? That's going to be the trick. Oh, can't see my head. I saw that. I saw you play with that toy. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure where this originates. I think it's Russian or Polish or something. And it has a little, chippy in the paint. I can't find anything similar enough that like makes this musical sound. I see that one sold for 16. I see something sort of similar listed for 30. I'm going to try for 25 because I don't find anything quite like it. That musical, and it's very colorful. So I'm going to put 25 on my draft that I'm creating. My average cost of goods at these garage sales, it was multiple, was $1.79. I spent $25 on 14 items. One item is actually two things that I'm going to sell together. So $1.79 was my average cost of goods for everything this particular day. I know I said I would share ASP and sell-through rate, but for unique things like this, it's a little hard to do that. So, hi Max. You're getting awfully friendly. It's my last night, and you're finally kind of like being friendly with me. Come here, you want to come up in my lap? He's not much of a jumper. You want to get in the IKEA bag? Okay. I'm cat sitting. And these cats are 15 years old. Max and Matilda, and cats and bags. I have an empty IKEA bag here, so he is in it. All right, this next item is another thing that's, hard to find a match of, but it's really cute. It's a rustic looking frog wall hanger. You could hang your keys, or I don't know. They're kind of small, little feet sticking out, so you can hang whatever you want, on them. Very cute little guys, and there's two little holes where you can, I just think they're adorable. It would be great for putting in your garden or garage or whatever, your home, to hang whatever you need to hang. Okay, I don't know what to list these little frogs for either. I'm gonna list for 20. I don't know. I paid $1, but like I said, my average cost of goods at these sales was $1.79. So that's what I'll put. All right, this next thing I shouldn't have picked up in retrospect because he's missing his wheels and it doesn't work. It's a wind-up train. It does not wind up and do anything anymore, but this is a Zigzag Comics Express 10 toy train, vintage. And I mean, it was cute. I don't know what I'll get for it. Maybe someone needs to replace some parts. Maybe if it was in working condition, I could get $14 if it was in working condition and complete and everything. But as it is, I'm going to list it for $5 just to try to get my $1.79 back. It'd be easy enough to take photographs of. Okay, and the last non-clothing item, I mean, I'm really out of my wheelhouse when I shop these things, is this toner cartridge. I have two of them. They are new, or unused, I should say, because these boxes have been pretty beat up. Somebody picked these up at a thrift store for $4 and then didn't use them. I see them listed for $20 a piece. I don't see any sold for this this exact kind. I see Brother Genuine High Yield Toner Cartridge, the same kind-ish, sold for $83, but I'm going to list my two together for $20. And that was $1.79, not each, just for the two of them. I considered them as one item when I considered the average. Okay, so getting to things I know better, clothing. This is an Affliction beanie. Remember this brand from the 2000s, Y2K style? You know, all the birds and crosses and fleur-de-lis. Very ornate. This one's actually kind of cool. So it has Affliction embroidered on the back, and then it has these skeleton birds, you see, on it. Other than needing a good wash, it's in good condition. And Affliction beanies, and I did minus tap out because that appears to be like a collaboration or something that they did. I don't know if it's better, but without tap out, pre-owned, they have an ASP, which is an average sold price of $22 with a 67% sell-through rate. And that's in a fairly warm time period. So I think that's pretty good. Apparently, Jesse Pinkman is a good keyword to use in your titles. Breaking Bad character, right? So yeah, that was a good pickup. And again, $1.79. I'm going to try not to get confused on saying what I spent versus what the average was. I think this was $1, but again, I keep saying I'm not going to do that, and then I do it anyway. The active listing price is averaged at $30, and that's what I'm going to start mine at. Okay, next item is an American Eagle. Pretty sure this is an older label. I just don't know how old. And it's a puffer jacket, but it's also filled with duck down, mostly duck down, and then the rest is just regular feathers. There's a difference between down and feathers. And it's mostly duck down, which is great. I may have to do this in takes because my phone is close to going dead. There's not a whole lot sold right now, but I'm attributing that to the time of year. There are some active with an average listing price of $40. The average sold price is $20 with a 36% sell-through rate. I'm going to list mine at $38, and I'm okay with waiting a while. So I think I can get closer to that $38 if I allow it to sit for a bit. And like I said, I'm fine with doing that. Next up, this is a pair of camo cargo pants, brand's Carhartt. I think we all know Carhartt if you've been reselling for any amount of time. This is a discontinued style, and I did look it up by the exact style number, which they have on the tag inside. Carhartt, there's the logo if you're not familiar. It's a great brand of work pant, and some of their stuff is pretty expensive. Some of it's meant for like actually working in a rugged environment where you need something with ripstop or like reinforced knees and things like that. These were more of they're rugged, but they don't have the enforced knees or anything there. But I did look it up by the style number, and that seemed to help get a really accurate view. It's got a 44% sell-through rate with a $30 ASP. and that's for used. The average listing price right now is $37.78, so round up to $38. I'm going to list mine for $38. That's not bad, guys. Pretty happy with that sell-through rate. Now, to talk about sell-through rate a little bit, with the way it's calculated in eBay and the way I like to think about things is where sell-through rate caps out at 100%. You can't sell more than what is available, right? And the reality, the real case, there's 4 sold and 5 listed. So that is a 44.44% sell-through rate. The other information that you can get from the product research is how many people are offering free shipping. 80% of what's listed has free shipping. How many people are promoting? 40% of what's listed is promoted. So that gives you an idea of what your competition is doing and what you might want to do. I'm going to list mine for $38 with the cost, like plus shipping, and I'm not going to promote it for 2 weeks. We'll see what happens. Okay, it'll be a really good thing to come back to and go, all right, did we have to lower it by $8, which was the cost of shipping? Did we have to promote it and pay additional fees? I'm guessing yes to both of those things just based on those numbers, but we'll see. I'll try to remember when the what sold comes around. Okay, another pair of Carhartt. These are in great condition. The cargo were actually in pretty good shape too. Yeah, these are in great condition. This guy had a couple other pairs I didn't pick up because they were actually used. These I don't think he used because the other ones were covered in paint or had some tears or something. I mean, these have been worn, but not much and not really been worked in. These are the traditional fit. B18 DST is what I looked up. It looks like it's a solid $25, although the active listing price is $22 and the ASP for sold is $19, and there is an 17% sell-through rate. I'm still going to list mine for $28 because of the condition and the size. The size is a 36 by 34. I think that's a great common size, and the condition is excellent. So I'm going to list mine. What did I just say? 28? I'm going to list them for 30. This next brand is Peruvian Connection. Size large. This is a long length cardigan. It is made of Pima cotton. The other day I think I said merino cotton and I meant Pima cotton. Merino is wool. This is cotton and it's got this beautiful paisley colorful print. I really liked it. It does have some flaws, some pulls and everything. Not any outright holes, but some pulls that you can see. So I'll note all of that. I still got it, even though I noticed that at the time, because I do like this brand and I loved the colors, and I think someone's going to want this anyway. It's out of season. I think all the clothing I've shown, well, the jeans are probably year-round, but then the hat and the coat, there's a lot of out-of-season stuff. Peruvian Connection pre-owned cardigans, Pima cotton, has a $53 average sales price with a 31% sell-through rate, and the active listing price is $93. Now mine does have some flaws, so I'm not expecting to get that much. I might list mine for $60. Yeah, I'm gonna list it for $60. And this next one is not a brand I had heard of before, but it was a very nice high quality sweater, a wool blend. I could just feel the quality. It's just a lot smoother than some wools would be. And then I saw that it was T. Harris, London, also made in Italy, and it's a wool blend. I haven't found any flaws. It's a nice gray. It is a men's, and this brand, I looked up T. Harris London wool sweater pre-owned, has a $24 ASP with a 30% sell-through rate. Not too shabby for the middle of May, with a $34 average listing price. And that's going to include sweater vests and all sorts of looks and everything. I'm going to list mine for $35. I will typically list it around the average listing price or a little bit higher because that is the average based on what I think I have. And I think I have a flawless, like new sweater. So I'm going to list it for a little bit higher than the average listing price. I actually only have 3 more things left in this haul. So this will be a quick one. And hopefully I can get through these next 3 before my phone goes dead. They're all the same type of thing, basically. Oh, these were made in Oman, the Sultanate of Oman, which I have been to. I went there for a Christmas break one year when I was living in Kuwait. So it's not like it was that far, but I went with a couple of coworkers and it was really interesting. This is Planet Mars. I do believe I almost got abducted. Blue Point. And this is M&M's, M&M and Mars. That's what the brand is. This is something that came from a garage sale where a lady used to work there. This is a size small, 100% cotton. I don't know small in what world. I guess it's a man's small because it's pretty big. And then it's got these cute embroidered M&Ms. This particular one has some yellowing or fading on the collar, but I thought it was still pretty cool. And then I'll show you the other two. The other two are the same, but different sizes. And this one is River's End Planet Mars size medium, 100% cotton. And it's black. And it's got the yellow and the red. I don't know how vintage these might be. And this looks like it was made in the United Arab Emirates. I've been to the UAE as well. Went to Dubai with my husband one weekend. So this is a black button up, and I've got one more black button up. It's got the same M&M characters on it, and this one is a size extra large, and this one's made in Kuwait. So if I just had one from Bahrain, I would have hit all the places I went in the Middle East. Well, I went to Turkey and Cyprus, and I guess that's it too. Y'all, that year I lived in Kuwait was a trip. I'm going to add everything up to see what the potential total value is. I'll put it here. I'll remember my cost of goods was $1.79 on average, $25 spent total on 14 items to sell. All of this needs washed. I'm going to look up those M&M shirts too because I just got distracted with my story and didn't tell you. So I'll put some comps up here of what I think those can go for, but I want to go before my phone dies. Hey guys, I forgot these boots when I was doing the garage sale haul earlier, and so I wanted to show them to you. These are the Ariat Legend Phoenix Cowboy boots. I can't remember the name of this particular square toe, but there's a name for it. The guy at the sale told me. I'll remember though. 9.5D. I like that design. I think that's kind of cool. And there is some wear on the leather right here. I paid $5 for these, but remember my average cost of goods was lower. They have a $55 ASP and a 40% sell-through rate, so that's pretty great. I'll get them all cleaned up. I mean, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time polishing. I'm just going to, you know, clean them up and put a little Doc Martens Wonder Balsam on them just to make them look a little better and disclose any imperfections, which there are, you know, quite a few. I don't see any big tears or anything. Y'all have a great day and just keep listening. And it looks like it's a solid $25 bill. $25 a bill? No. D-top. So the potential abduction, I don't know. We were probably somewhere where you shouldn't have been. I don't believe they allow you to drink in that country either. I know you can't in Kuwait. We had found a bar, and I don't know where my friend heard about it. They kept trying to buy us drinks, these guys. They eventually followed us out of the bar. We went to the closest hotel and went up to the security and had them like wait with us and lock those guys out. They didn't let those guys in. Let's just say, don't do stupid things and go to underground bars in a foreign country in the Middle East. Okay? Don't do those things.